When I play drums, whether I'm playing by myself or I've been asked to do a recording session or a workshop, so to speak, I stay focused on what I'm aiming for. And when I come on stage and I sit behind the kit, I think of my drumming as like a roller coaster.
I first met James when he was probably in his late teens. For his age, he was a remarkable drummer. I noticed fairly early in the piece that James was a little bit different. James is in that autistic spectrum.
The autistic spectrum is like an umbrella with lots of categories huddled underneath it, one of them being Asperger's syndrome. Disability doesn't describe the individual in its full sense. It's a term that's not accurate. It doesn't describe the strengths, and it doesn't describe the ability to express joy or the ability to have a very particular excellent talent in a certain area.
One thing that he was always able to do was to understand complex rhythms and to play drums.
I grew up in Brackenridge with my mum and dad and my sister, and there was always music playing around the house, so that influenced me to become a musician at a very young age. I've had the opportunity to travel overseas, America twice, Hong Kong and the UK. I've played in lots of bands, jammed with a lot of musicians, and so it's really impacted my life in a big way.
I met James through seeing him live, and it was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen live. He was in Raise the Bar, and I knew one of the members of Raise the Bar, Mick Quinn, and I asked him to maybe we could put some drum workshops on at school, and he gave me James's contact. I got in contact, and James is more than willing to help, and which is absolutely fantastic. He's got a massive passion for teaching others and for spreading his talents and showing people how he does it.
School was interesting for me. I struggled a little bit at school. I found it a little bit difficult to make friends. The only way that I could overcome situations like that in school was drumming, and I could come home after a day at school and just play out on the drums.
Did you all enjoy that?
The show he did at school was absolutely awesome. The kids absolutely loved it. They were screaming. There was a bit of an encore. And at the end, kids were trying to get his signature off him, and because they were so impressed with his skill level. He's actually mind-blowing. I mean, he just makes their jaws drop on the ground because he's that amazing. It shows a level of commitment that our students can really aspire to achieve.
When I was young growing up, I always would dream about taking drumming to a professional level someday.
He's a world-class drummer. He's not been defined by his disability, he's been defined by his ability.